What's up, everybody? It's Glenn here at Loess Hills Harley-Davidson, your home in the hills. Get to showcase you this amazing 22 Redline Red Road Glide special, but there's something super special about today's video. If you subscribe and like to this video, where you get a chance to enter in and win a Harley-Davidson flag, which is pretty cool. We're coming from you at the horsepower headquarters where dreams come true and motors, I tell you what, get built to the gills. This 22 Road Glide Special features Prodigy wheels and, of course, Showa front fork suspension, which is amazing. They did a great job on the stretch saddlebags, and, of course, that black trim just looks absolutely amazing on this particular color. Again, I can't stress enough on how well they did with the rear end on this thing. We as a dealership put the docking hardware on these bikes from PDI. It's a little quicker to get the backrest put on right away. We also put on that flush mount gas cap. It just cleans that tank up, makes it look way better, especially with the new emblem that they've came out with this year. The badging is awesome. The inner fairing, all gloss black with the black trim, looks really good. And, you know, I just can't stress enough on how sweet this bike looks. Of course, that shark nose fairing is frame mounted. It reduces the weight of the steering stem, which in my opinion makes the bike handle better and cuts through the wind better as well. They've got the tail light eliminator, so they use the rear turn signals for your turn signals, your brake lights, and your running lights. The inner fairing when you're sitting on this bike is absolutely amazing. This bike in particular has the new RDRS system on it, which is life-saving technology in my opinion, just like when ABS brakes came out. You can check that out a little bit closer on Harley-Davidson's YouTube channel and learn a little bit more about it. But again, life-saving technology. Just like every year, something comes out even bigger and badder. And that's what's awesome about Harley-Davidson and what they're doing with their motorcycles. Just like this year, they did the engine guard eliminator. They went to that nice mustache look. Looks really clean. The lines of this bike are really smooth from front to back. So another really good job by Harley-Davidson on the design. That fairing has been out since 2015, and they've done an amazing job with it. They did eliminate the inner vents, which is okay. They still kept the top one. Still reduces some head buffeting while you're out on the road, keeping that helmet nice and light, and your neck strains away. So just like I said, you know, you can find this bike at our website, loesshillshd.com. If you do have questions, don't hesitate to call us. This bike does have a 114 cubic inch engine, which is plenty of power, super smooth drivetrain, 6-speed transmission. Everything is up to par. Like I said, with that powertrain, everything's a lot tighter, smoother, less gear lash. You don't have any of that first gear and second gear and that low end slippity-sloppity transmission. Right to the radio, they did go to a GTS sound system in 2019, which is a much better setup than previous years. It's simplified, it's easier to use, and it loads faster, and it's quicker, of course. For example, we're going to plug up Jeff's phone here real quick and Bluetooth it to the bike. It's pretty easy to do. We're going to go to our home screen, and we're going to go to the settings menu. Now at the settings menu, we're going to scroll down to where you see Bluetooth setup. We'll click that, list paired devices, and add your device. Well, it looks like Jeff's phone's having some technical difficulties because the parts counter Bluetooth is set up. So he's going to go ahead and shut his phone off and turn it back on so we can relink to this bike. Again, it's super fast and easy to do. He sees the bike there. We're going to click it. We're going to add the device. There it is. We're going to go ahead and click and add to. It's going to pull up the pin. It's easy to match. It says, yes, it matches. We're going to pair it and allow it. Now, Jeff doesn't want to have all his contacts into this radio, so he's going to select no there. We're not going to put an emergency system in right now, emergency phone number in right now, but as you can see, this radio is super simple to use. It's easy to use, and it loads faster. So if you have that previous year radio where you're waiting for your phone to load up, for your music to get going, that's what's awesome about this setup. It also features GPS. It is a touchscreen, so you can move it around and find your location. You can even punch in the address, but sometimes if you know about where you're going, you can just kind of select that, press go. It calculates within seconds, which is easy to use. You press go. Now, when you get close to your spot, if you already know where you're going, you just kind of need to get there. You can stop it, so that way she's not interrupting your ride. So like I said, subscribe and like for your chance to win the Harley-Davidson flag today. We'll see you soon.